I'm attempting to do something a little bit different this time. I don't usually play music, but I don't feel like flapping my jaws all the way through this one. This is Lake Hunt, just outside the city limits of Reidsville, North Carolina, in Rockingham County. It's just west of town. It stretches around and around and all up and down. It's got little tributaries and inlets and little places you can go fish and all. And we're looking back towards the dam right here. I found a little cul-de-sac in a housing development that I noticed the other day when I was making the video up on Speedwell Church and the surrounding areas. And I went down that road and I thought this would be a good place to come from. I'm flying my Typhoon H Plus. It was a nice day. Get a little color in this video. Still not like we're supposed to. And I'm just going to sit here and hopefully y'all are getting to listen to some music. I don't know. But I'm going to sit here and be quiet for a few minutes. I'll let you know when I see something. Now these people that live on the lake and they got their houses backed up to the lake, they don't have access to the water from what I understand. This is one of the holding lakes for Reidsville to get its water supply from, and they don't let you build piers and have little boats in your little piers where you can go out and play in the lake. They just don't do it. That would really piss me off if I had spent all that money on these fine houses all around in here and I couldn't get lake access, couldn't even dip my toes in the water when I felt like it. I don't understand Reidsville sometimes. This is the first time I've had the nerve to actually fly out over the water. It was kind of an unnerving experience, but my brother Tiba Vaughn uploaded some movies, some videos where he'd been flying out over an area around his house, and he braved the water. So I said, I can't let brother Tiba have that advantage over me. So I'm gonna fly out over the water and hope that the damn drone stays in the air. There was just a slight little breeze, wasn't much. Get some looks at the water, you can see the breeze just blowing just a little bit. Ain't enough to upset my drone. Me and Sarah sitting back there. She was with me on this trip. I'm still gonna get her to fly one of these days. We've ordered her a drone. She may play with it, hopefully, and help me get some video. I'm also doing something in this video that I don't usually do. I'm recording at 4K and 60 frames a second. My editor won't let me render it in 60 frames a second. It will keep the 4K supposedly, but it looks like 30 frames a second is all I can do with the post-production and or production, whatever you call it. Hell, it makes it sound like I know what I'm doing when I say them words like that, but I don't. But I figured if I started that at 60 frames a second, and then I slowed it down to 30 in the producing, it wouldn't really make no difference. That water is really, really clear right there. and I'm just fascinated. Like I said, it's scaring the shit out of me out there flying over it. But I'm having a pretty good time. I was comfortable. Spent right much time out. This is just the first video made this day, so there'll be some more to come. I didn't notice it till just now, but if you look up there right about almost in the middle of the screen, right there in that little cul-de-sac, that's me and Sarah sitting there with the Kia backed up towards the lake, and that little, looks like a little black driveway coming down, but that's us sitting there. I'm trying to do this smoothly, but old twitchy thumbs has a little bit of trouble with smoothness. And shaking a little bit, being nervous. It didn't help none. I just think this is so beautiful. Up there in the center of the screen just went by. You'll see there's a silo there. I used to live in that house. That's where my daddy and his brothers and grandma and grandpa, they raised their family, and it's called the Gibbs place, and it just went back by. I didn't notice that in production either, or when I was taking the video. Was where my father's brothers and sisters and all sharecropped on that farm back in the 30s and 40s probably. I think that's where they was living at in the 40s. And I lived in there for a brief period of time with an uncle of mine who rented it out. And I didn't have nowhere to go at the time, so I decided I'd live there with him for a little bit. It's a nice place. It backs up to the lake too, and it you can't really see it from the house, all the trees. And I don't remember what I was doing right here, but I was just fascinated that my butt was actually nervy enough to fly over the water. Maybe I was looking for a sunken ship or something. I doubt it. Probably thinking I might see a fish. I love the fish. There's the shoreline. Evidently I'm coming back home to the landing spot where we was at. Leaves is getting off the trees. Said y'all didn't get to see me take off because I was messing with the camera and messed up the settings, and I didn't like the way it looked. I set it back, you know, while I was still up in the air. I just set it, and since y'all didn't get to see me take off, I'll let you see me land maybe. I've never added music before, so I don't know what it's going to sound like until I quit talking in a minute and listen to it, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's a little bit of techno rock. Sounded pretty good to me when I was listening to it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about giving credit for it, but I'll figure it out sometime. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video because I enjoyed the hell out of it. Y'all take care out there. Hope you have a good time. Play safe. Love one another. And always endeavor to persevere.